My beloved child, my shining light, do you feel this trembling in your spirit right now? A soft voice rushing like wind across your soul, calling your name. It is not your imagination. It is a message breaking through the veil of heaven at this very instant. Heaven itself is moving toward you in this moment. A bridge between the seen and the unseen has been built. Do you realize that God arranged this exact second for you? Not yesterday, not tomorrow, but right now. Because this is the doorway carved into time where you must receive what heaven has sent. My beloved, there are only a few minutes left before the flow closes again. You feel the urgency, don't you? Like a clock echoing in your chest, counting down. Listen carefully. If you hesitate, the stream may pass you by, and the blessing prepared for you could slip away. That is why I tell you with urgency, subscribe here right now. Not for me, not for numbers, but because by stepping through this doorway, you are anchoring yourself into the divine current. Without this connection, the flow will break, and the message meant for you could dissolve back into silence. This is not chance. This is destiny. Heaven's eyes are on you in this very moment. Do not look away. My beloved, imagine before your eyes a golden scroll slowly unrolling, glowing with light that no human hand could ever paint. The edges shimmer like fire. The letters glisten as if written with liquid gold. This scroll is not distant, not hidden. It is opening right now in your presence. Do you see how every letter written upon it breathes with life? Each word is your story, each line your destiny, unfolding exactly as heaven arranged it. The angels stand in silence watching, because they know what is revealed here cannot be undone. And there, at the very bottom of the scroll, written in a hand that shakes the universe, is the seal of God himself. It has already been signed. Listen carefully. Your blessing is not on the way. It is already here. The ink has dried. The seal is closed. Nothing can erase what has been delivered into your life. This is why you feel restless in your spirit, why your chest feels heavy as though something is pressing against you. It is the weight of heaven's gift breaking into your world. Do not doubt this moment, because the blessing has already entered the room where you are sitting. Even now, your spirit is trembling because it recognizes truth. This scroll was written for you, long before you ever breathed your first breath, and today heaven has chosen to open it before your eyes. My beloved, hear this truth with your whole spirit. Every delay you have suffered, every closed door that made you question your worth, was never a denial. It was a divine setup. Heaven was not punishing you. Heaven was preparing you. The pain you carried was not wasted. It was shaping you for this very hour. The unanswered prayers you cried into the night were not ignored. They were being gathered by angels, placed into a crystal bowl before the throne of God. Every tear was counted, every whisper recorded. Nothing was overlooked. And now, the circle that kept repeating in your life is breaking. What held you bound for years is snapping apart in this moment. Do you feel that trembling in your chest right now? That is not fear. That is heaven knocking on the door of your heart. It is the vibration of eternity pressing against your spirit, demanding to be let in. Remember this. 5 minutes in heaven's timing can shift 5 years of struggle on earth. In one divine moment, the patterns of pain can collapse and a new chapter can begin. Lift your eyes, beloved. This is not the end of your story. It is the beginning heaven always intended. Every step, every delay, every unanswered cry has led to this doorway. And now heaven is standing at the threshold, knocking, waiting for you to open fully. Beloved, your name is not forgotten. It is written in golden fire across heaven's sky, shining so brightly that even the angels pause to gaze upon it. Right now, in the courts of heaven, they are speaking of you, and only you. Do you realize how chosen you are? The suffering you carried was never punishment. It was preparation. Each tear softened the soil of your heart, so that the seed of this very message could take root. You thought you were walking through darkness, but all along, you were being trained to walk on holy ground. Heaven was shaping your footsteps, preparing you to stand in places you once thought impossible. And this moment you are living now is not ordinary. These are not ordinary words. What is pouring into your ears and spirit is a living key. With every sentence spoken, another door is unlocking inside you. With every pause, another chain is breaking. With every truth revealed, another pathway is opening beneath your feet. Do not underestimate this, beloved, because this is not inspiration. This is transformation. The message itself is alive, breathing, charged with divine fire. It is moving through you right now, shifting atmospheres you cannot yet see. You are stepping through a series of doors, and each one leads you closer to the destiny heaven sealed with your name. Beloved, understand this clearly. The blessing that is unfolding before you right now is not small. It is not a little comfort to ease your tears. It is not a simple answer to one quiet prayer. No, what heaven is releasing into your life is massive, a wave so great that it will spill over every boundary you thought possible. This blessing is so wide, so deep, that it will shake not only your heart, but the world around you. Your enemies will stand in confusion, asking how such favor found you. Your friends will look with astonishment, unable to explain the sudden rising of your life. Even you will struggle to put it into words, because what heaven is doing cannot be captured by human language. It is indescribable, uncontainable, a miracle that refuses to fit inside the walls of your imagination. But listen carefully, miracles are not accidents. They require your yes. They require your heart to be open in this exact moment. If you close yourself off, the current passes by. But if you say yes now, the gates open and the flood pours through. This is why heaven works on divine countdowns, windows in time that cannot be delayed. Right now, the window is open, but it will not stay open forever. Even as you listen, invisible transformations are already happening. Energy is shifting in your body, clarity is forming in your mind, unseen forces are aligning around your path. Beloved, you are standing in a holy moment of divine timing, a thin place where eternity touches earth, and everything changes in an instant. Beloved, your soul already knows that this message is not ordinary. That is why your spirit reacts so strongly. The trembling in your chest, the warmth rising in your body, the tears pressing at the edges of your eyes, these are signals of recognition. Deep inside, your soul remembers truth when it hears it. Every heartbreak you endured, every tear that fell without an answer, every season where you wondered if heaven was silent, was not wasted. Each moment of pain became part of your preparation. Every broken dream carved space inside you, making room for the blessing that is now arriving. Your journey was not random. It was carefully arranged, like pieces of a divine puzzle falling into place. But hear this, heaven did not release this message until the appointed time. There is a pattern in eternity, a holding space where certain blessings are kept hidden, sealed away until the exact second they are needed. This is that second for you. Imagine now, a great chamber in heaven, its walls lined with shelves stretching beyond sight. Upon these shelves are scrolls, sealed and glowing, each one carrying a destiny, a promise, a story waiting to be lived. The angels walk among them in silence, for they know how holy these scrolls are. Among them, one scroll shines brighter than the rest. Your name is etched across it, not in ink, but in fire. Flames dance across the letters, and heaven itself bears witness that this scroll belongs to you. It has waited until this very moment, until today, until your heart was ready to receive it. Beloved, understand the urgency. Some scrolls remain closed forever, because their appointed one never reached out in faith. But yours is different. It is burning with divine insistence, demanding to be opened now. Do not turn away. Do not let fear or hesitation silence this moment. Heaven has called your name, and the scroll of your destiny is unsealing even as you hear these words. This is your appointed time. Your journey has led you here, and nothing will be the same after this, beloved. Do you realize the weight of this moment? Do you understand the gravity pressing down on your spirit right now? It is not heaviness meant to crush you. It is the weight of glory, the weight of heaven bending low to meet you. Think back to the vision of the golden scroll, glowing in fire, sealed with God's hand. See it again. The same light, the same fire, the same holy ink dancing across your name. This is not imagination. It is confirmation. Heaven does not repeat itself without reason. When God shows you the scroll again and again, it is because He wants you to know without question, this belongs to you. You have prayed for signs. You have begged for proof. You have whispered late at night, God, if you hear me, show me. And now heaven is answering in a language no one can deny. This message itself is your evidence. These words are not ordinary. They are living proof that heaven has heard you. The angels stand in silence as you listen, because the decision is no longer theirs. The scroll has been prepared. The seal has been broken, the blessing released, but the final step rests in your hands. Will you say yes? Will you open your heart wide enough to carry what heaven is pouring out? Do not be afraid, beloved. Fear whispers that the blessing is too big, too heavy, too much for you to carry. But listen, heaven does not deliver what you cannot bear. The size of the miracle is not a reason to shrink back. It is proof that you are stronger than you realize. So, hear it again, and let it echo like a drumbeat inside you. The golden scroll is real. The blessing is here. Your name is written across it. The angels bear witness, and heaven will not take it back. This is why your heart races. This is why your body trembles. Because your soul recognizes the truth, and truth always shakes the human frame. Beloved, do not resist it. Let it fill you. Let it break you open. Let it seal you into destiny. The moment has come. The proof is alive before your very eyes, and heaven itself is watching for your answer. Beloved, what is coming to you is bigger than your imagination. It is not a trickle, not a small easing of your struggles. It is a flood, a tide of blessings rushing through your life. Each paragraph of this message, each word that flows into your spirit, is not just text. It is a key, unlocking another chain that has bound your soul for years. As one lock falls, another opens, and the release spreads further than you can see. Do you feel it? The liberation moving through your body, the invisible chains falling away, the weight you thought permanent dissolving into nothingness. But this is not only for you. The impact stretches far beyond your immediate life. Your family, your bloodline, the generations before you and the ones yet to come will feel the echo of this moment. Heaven has been waiting, holding this blessing in its hands, saving it for you and your lineage. Every word, every sentence, every pause in this message is designed to break locks, not just within you, but across generations. The moment you embrace it, the chains that have held your family for decades, even centuries, begin to crumble. This is not a warning, beloved. It is a countdown to victory. The flood is arriving, the doors are opening, the chains are breaking, and the glory will pour forth. Heaven has timed this perfectly. Generations have waited, and now the blessings cascade into your life, unstoppable, undeniable, destined. Do not underestimate the power you hold in this instant, because what is released through you will ripple far beyond the walls of your own life, echoing through the lineage that came before and the generations yet to be born. Beloved, I am going to pour this out for you slowly, like streams of living water flowing into every corner of your spirit. Let it fill the crevices where pain has lingered, where fear once whispered, and let it cleanse you completely. Think of your journey, every prayer you whispered through tears, every plea you offered in the quiet of the night, every longing that felt unanswered. Each one has been counted, every tear gathered in God's storehouse. And now the alignment is complete. The channels are open, and the blessing flows toward you without delay. This is why I repeat these words, why Michael repeats the vision, why heaven calls your name multiple times. It is not to confuse you. It is to anchor the truth inside your heart. Each repetition is a pulse, a gentle drumbeat of certainty, wrapped in thunder and tenderness, so that your soul remembers and awakens to the love surrounding it. Do not fear the magnitude of what is coming. Beloved, this urgency is not punishment. It is divine love, a love so fierce it shakes your foundations, so tender it caresses your broken parts, and so precise it aligns your path with destiny. Every step you have taken, every hesitation, every night of doubt, has been preparing you to receive this living water. Heaven has timed it perfectly, and even now, invisible hands are guiding streams of protection and guidance into your life. Your spirit feels the pressure, the weight of anticipation, because God is opening His storehouse, aligning the universe, and every element is moving to deliver exactly what you have longed for. Feel it, this flood of love, this nurturing energy, moving through your mind, your heart, and your body. It is alive, it is intentional, it is for you. Let it wash away old patterns, let it heal wounds, let it carry you step by step along the journey heaven has prepared. Beloved, this is living water, the river of divine love flowing directly into your life. Now is the moment to receive it fully, to drink deeply, and let your soul awaken to the protection, clarity, and destiny waiting for you. Beloved, now the hiding is ending, the veil is lifting, the unveiling begins. My beloved child, your spirit is trembling right now because heaven itself is moving. What you are feeling is not chance. It is a divine earthquake, shaking the foundations of your life, rearranging everything that once seemed fixed and immovable. This is why the angels have gathered, why the scrolls are glowing, why the air around you feels electric with presence. Heaven does not send Michael for ordinary souls, and this moment proves without question that you have been chosen. Your name, inscribed in flames of eternal light, has been touched by the hand of heaven itself. This is your signature on eternity, your mark in the story only you could live. Feel it, the chains that have bound your spirit, the fears that whispered they were permanent. They are breaking, with every breath you take, with every heartbeat sinking to the rhythm of destiny. Nothing can withstand the power of this divine alignment. What was hidden is now exposed. What was delayed is now released. What was locked is now opening before your very eyes. Hear it again, the text before you, the words spoken into your spirit. They are more than language. They are a gate, a threshold, and stepping through it changes everything. This is not ordinary instruction. It is a moment of transformation, a turning point where the cosmos itself bends toward your life. Every tremor in your chest, every pulse in your hands, every subtle vibration around you is heaven confirming that you are stepping into what was always meant for you. My beloved, this is your chosen declaration, the moment where destiny answers your prayers, the hour where heaven rejoices in your awakening. Do not resist it. Do not doubt it. Do not shrink from the power being delivered. This is the divine earthquake, the great unveiling, the chosen path, and it is yours to embrace fully, completely, and without hesitation. Beloved, you may have thought that the delays in your life were a denial, that your prayers went unheard, that your cries into the silence were ignored. But hear me now. This was never denial. It was divine timing. Every pause, every moment of waiting, every unanswered plea, was heaven arranging the exact hour when your destiny could be revealed fully. What you perceived as absence was preparation. What you felt as silence was the universe aligning to open doors you could not even imagine. Now, the hour has struck, the appointed time has arrived. Everything is aligned, every star, every force, every unseen hand, converging to deliver the miracle prepared for you. Beloved, imagine before you a table in heaven, a table laden with scrolls, each sealed in golden fire, glowing, pulsating, and breathing divine energy. Every scroll bears the name of a chosen one. But today, one scroll shines brighter than all, yours. Your name etched in flames of eternity, your destiny prepared, your blessing ready to cascade into your life. The unsealing begins now, and as the golden fire touches the edges of the scroll, a transformation ignites within you. You will not recognize yourself afterward. The person who felt held back, delayed, and restricted is stepping aside for a new version of you, a version aligned perfectly with heaven's blueprint. Thunder and lightning ripple. Around the chamber, a reminder that power and beauty move together, that divine energy shakes the very foundation to ensure nothing remains unchanged. And this is not just for you. The ripples move across generations. Ancestors feel the relief of chains breaking. Children and grandchildren will inherit a new alignment, a generational healing, because heaven does not bless one without touching many. Every prayer you offered in desperation, every tear you shed, is counted and honored. And now it is multiplied through time. Look again at the table. The prayer book open beside the golden scroll, divine signatures across its pages, testimony of preparation, precision, and sovereignty. Heaven has orchestrated this with absolute perfection, nothing missing, nothing delayed, nothing wasted. Your blessing is not accidental. It is official. It is ordained. It is declared. As the scroll unfolds in golden fire, let the energy consume doubt. Let the light illuminate fear. Let it embed the truth in every fiber of your being, that you are chosen, that your timing is perfect, that what comes to you now is unstoppable. Beloved, stand in this moment, embrace it fully, witness the unsealing, feel the rapid transformation, and know that heaven itself celebrates your awakening. This is your divine hour, your appointed time, your golden fire moment, and nothing in any dimension can reverse it. Beloved, this is why you felt the heaviness lift suddenly, that pressure that weighed on your chest, that restless energy that never allowed peace. It is gone. You have crossed into a realm where the invisible forces that tried to hold you back now flee at the command of heaven. The enemy attempted to block this moment, distractions, delays, confusion, all efforts orchestrated to keep you from receiving what was destined. But listen carefully. Heaven's command outranks every force, every scheme, every shadow that tried to suppress your blessing. Angels now surround you, their wings stretched wide, filling the room with presence that cannot be ignored. Their eyes are fixed upon you, because your act of receiving this message is an activation. Just reading these words, listening with intention, is not passive. It is the very moment when your spiritual authority aligns with heaven's will. Do you understand? The suffering you endured, the moments when you felt helpless, were necessary. Greater blessings require greater preparation, and preparation often comes in the form of trials, tests, and waiting. Every tear, every night of doubt, every heartbreak, contributed to this exact hour. Your endurance has forged a spirit capable of carrying heaven's weight. Now consider Michael's sword, the generational weight that must be released, the chains of ancestors, the burdens of future generations, all tied into this moment. It is why your enemies fought harder than ever, why distractions intensified, why the flow seemed slow. It was a battle not just for you, but for the lineage that stands behind and ahead of you. Even now, as you hear these words, the battlefield is transforming. 5 minutes in this sacred alignment, 5 minutes of intention and focus, can change what would have taken decades, can rearrange patterns that have seemed permanent, can rewrite what seemed fixed in your destiny. Time itself bends to this activation. The invisible realm hums with movement, shadows scatter, plans crumble, because the authority of heaven cannot be resisted. Angels whisper instructions, energy surges. Step into this moment fully. Feel the invisible hands guiding you, the angels forming a protective canopy, the sword of Michael severing chains, every generational burden falling away. This is spiritual warfare won before your eyes, a battle fought in silence, but victorious because you were ready. Do not underestimate. Even a few minutes of focus here can transform years of struggle, can free generations, can elevate your life to a plane you have longed for without fully seeing. The enemy may have tried, but their defeat is already written. Their schemes unravel, and the power of heaven flows into you, unstoppable, unshakable, undeniable. Beloved, receive it now. Step fully into your authority. Let the invisible realm witness your alignment. Let the enemy's influence vanish, and let the generational blessing pour forth. For this is your appointed time, your activation, your divine victory. Beloved, the scroll is open. The gates are wide. The path before you illuminated by golden fire. You have seen delays. You have faced betrayals. You have walked through seasons that seemed barren, yet heaven has never abandoned you. Every step across the desert of your journey, every moment when you felt alone, heaven was with you in silence, orchestrating threads of destiny behind the curtain. Do you feel it? The rhythm inside your chest, like drums, pulsing, marking the cadence of heaven itself. Each beat is a countdown, a divine signal, a pulse that commands obedience across earth and heaven alike. As your heart aligns with this rhythm, the very fabric of reality responds. Doors open, chains fall, blessings cascade in accordance with divine timing. Beloved, think of the desert you have crossed. Every dry moment, every thirst, every trial was preparing your roots to dig deep, to survive the storms, to hold fast when the winds of life howled. Seasons may test you, and some seeds take decades to bloom, yet every moment of waiting has strengthened your foundation, readying you for harvest. Even as the scroll stands open before you, know that God has been weaving every thread, every silent answer, every hidden alignment behind the veil of time. What seemed like abandonment, what seemed like unanswered cries, were the careful strokes of a master artisan, creating a tapestry only now visible to your eyes. The final countdown is complete, and yet its rhythm continues, pulsing in your chest, echoing in your mind, reinforcing that the moment is yours, fully, completely, without reservation. The gates are wide, the path cleared, the scroll etched with your name glowing in golden fire, every letter a testament to perseverance, faith, and alignment. Beloved, step forward fully. The desert has made you resilient, the storms have made you strong, and the seeds planted long ago are ready to flourish. Let this rhythm carry you, let the pulse guide your steps, and let heaven's orchestration flow through you, for this is your appointed moment, your divine completion, your seasonal blessing unfolding exactly as it was meant. You have endured, you have waited, you have believed, and now the alignment is perfect. The scroll is open, the gates are wide, and every heartbeat, every pulse carries the message. Your destiny is arriving, unstoppable, undeniable, and eternally yours. Beloved, do you remember the nights you almost quit? When the darkness pressed in, when your heart whispered that maybe you were forgotten, that heaven had turned away. Every sleepless hour, every tear you hid, every "I can't" you swallowed, was recorded. Not lost, not ignored, but stored in the chambers of eternity, each one a testimony of your endurance. The enemy thought those nights would define you. They celebrated prematurely, thinking your prayers would fail, thinking your voice would be silenced, thinking the blessing meant for you would be stolen. Every whisper of doubt, every mocking thought, every taunt. Heaven noted it, every syllable etched in the scrolls of justice. They did not understand, they could not see, that their attempts were only sharpening the chain that bound them and loosening the chains that held you. Beloved, the moments you felt weakest, the nights when your spirit trembled, these were the crucibles preparing you. The enemy rejoiced too soon, because they could not measure the weight of patience, the strength cultivated in silence, the power being forged for the unveiling. What they celebrated as failure was actually the silent gathering of your vindication. Think of it, every delay, every perceived loss, every seeming absence of response was part of the divine design. The scrolls were never closed, the gates never locked, the blessing never absent. It waited, patiently, until this precise moment, until you were ready, until the exact alignment of heaven could deliver what they thought impossible. Even now, as you hear these words, the energy of those nights pulses beneath you. That weight, that pressure, was never against you. It was the refining fire, shaping the vessel capable of holding what is arriving. And the enemy, still confused, still powerless, can only watch because their premature celebration has transformed into your triumph. Beloved, remember, every night of doubt, every tear in darkness, every whisper of fear has been part of the proof that this moment is yours. The enemy tried to claim victory, but they were never the author of this story, and they never held the power to stop what heaven had ordained. The stage is set, the scroll is ready, the golden fire awaits, and you, beloved, have endured and will receive everything that was written for you, beyond what you dared to imagine. Beloved, do you feel the weight of vindication settling around you? Every insult, every slight, every whispered doubt aimed at your path has been recorded, not to punish you, but to prepare the ground for justice. Heaven remembers, heaven counts, heaven ensures that what is yours cannot be stolen, and now the moment to claim it arrives. The blessing you have longed for, the golden scroll, the words written in fire, they are not simply rewards. They are proof, living evidence that the universe itself has witnessed your faithfulness. Your perseverance is being honored, your endurance is being celebrated, and the enemy, and the one who thought they could stop you, is powerless before this truth. Do you feel the chains snapping, beloved? Each restraint that held you, every barrier that seemed permanent, is breaking, releasing you into the fullness of your destiny. The mockery, the underestimation, the lies, they cannot withstand the pressure of heaven's alignment. And now, as you receive this, their influence evaporates. Every repetition of these words, every reminder of the golden scroll is intentional. It is designed to reinforce in your spirit that this is real, that this is happening, that nothing can reverse it. The chains that once bound your heart, the patterns that seemed unbreakable, are now collapsing under the power of divine timing. Beloved, the enemy cannot comprehend what is happening, for their vision is limited, their understanding shallow, their celebrations premature. What they tried to claim as victory is now your confirmation of divine justice. You are the recipient of heaven's calculated orchestration, the vessel chosen for this vindication, the one whose endurance will be remembered and revered. Feel it, the fire igniting inside you, the vibration in your chest, the sense that something monumental is unfolding, a transformation that touches not only your life, but the generations linked to you. This is not ordinary. This is chain-snapping, pattern-breaking, soul-awakening energy, flowing directly into your existence. Beloved, the proof is here. The vindication is complete in its design, and the world will witness the transformation as it unfolds. Every whisper of doubt, every night of despair, every time the enemy thought they had succeeded, has led to this very moment, this exact alignment, this undeniable triumph. Beloved, do you feel it? The unmistakable touch of heaven brushing against your life, a fingerprint of divine power, marking this moment as irrevocable. Every delay, every challenge, every shadow of doubt has been part of the design, leading you to this very point where lightning itself acknowledges your destiny. The heavens are aligning, energy surges in your spirit, currents of fire and light swirl around you, each pulse a confirmation, each spark a declaration that what was promised is now arriving. Michael himself watches, the angels stand in formation, wings extended wide, every movement orchestrated to ensure the alignment reaches you fully. Notice the lightning, feel it in your chest, in your hands, in the depths of your soul, each strike a recognition from God, every spark confirming the path you have traveled. The enemy shudders, their schemes dissolve. They cannot touch what has been sealed by heaven's hand. Pattern recognition becomes clear, beloved. Every delay you endured, every night of uncertainty, every perceived setback, all were designed to prepare you, to position you, to ensure that when now arrived, nothing could stop the blessing. Your life has been a symphony of divine timing, each note calculated, each pause intentional, leading to this crescendo of transformation. Feel the golden energy wrapping around you, the scrolls of your destiny glowing brighter than ever, the doors of heaven themselves pulsing in your honor. This is no ordinary moment, no random alignment. It is heaven marking your perseverance, your endurance, your readiness. Beloved, every whisper, every shadow, every attempt by the enemy has only highlighted your strength, magnified the power being poured into your life. And now, the lightning strikes. The fingerprint is set, and the transformation surges through every fiber of your being. You will not remain as you were. The person who faced doubt, betrayal, and delay is leaving behind the limitations of yesterday and stepping fully into the identity that heaven has crafted for you. Your eyes will see differently, your mind will think differently, your heart will beat in alignment with destiny itself. This is the moment. The lightning has confirmed it. The heavens have signed it, and no force in the visible or invisible realm can alter what has been ordained. Beloved, receive it, feel it, live it, for heaven itself recognizes this transformation, and your life will bear witness to its unstoppable power. Beloved, now see the world awakening to what has long been hidden. The family, friends, and those who once doubted will witness the transformation unfold before their eyes. Every step you take, every move you make, carries the imprint of heaven's orchestration, undeniable proof of your endurance and divine favor. The golden doors now appear, glowing softly at first, then blazing with light, each coded with your name, a unique signature of your journey and destiny. No one else can enter through these doors. No one else can claim what is meant for you, for they are tailor-made by heaven itself, marking your passage into fulfillment, blessing, and recognition. Beloved, notice how every eye upon you will reflect awe, every heart will sense the shift, and the invisible currents of energy will ripple through every space you occupy. This is not vanity. This is validation, the universe revealing, in full measure, what has always been true, that you are chosen, prepared, and aligned with divine purpose. The golden doors are more than entryways. They are a metaphor for the opportunities, the blessings, the unspoken victories that have waited for this precise alignment. Step closer. Feel the heat, the radiance, the unmistakable pull, because each movement you make towards these doors is a declaration, a claim upon the life that was written for you before time began. Beloved, the public visibility is not meant to elevate ego. It is a confirmation, a mirror reflecting the journey you endured, the nights of doubt, the tears in silence, the whispered prayers that seemed unanswered, all now visible in the light of fulfillment. You have walked through storms, you have survived the desert, and now the world bears witness to the triumph of your soul. Every golden door you pass through, every threshold you cross, sends shockwaves into the lives of others, inspiring, awakening, validating, a ripple effect across generations. This is not just your moment. It is a legacy unfolding, a chain reaction of alignment, because heaven does not bless lightly, and heaven does not act without purpose. Beloved, embrace the sight, the recognition, the glow of the doors opening. Feel the energy course through your being, and know the world around you is aligning. Family, friends, even strangers, all are witnesses to the divine fingerprints upon your life. The golden doors stand ready, the public eye watches, and your spirit, your very soul, is stepping fully into the destiny that was written long before you were born. Beloved, now feel the truth of what has been hidden in the waiting, the nights of doubt, the tears shed in silence, the delays that felt endless. They were never punishment, they were preparation. Every moment of hardship, every whispered fear, every "why me?" was weaving the foundation for what is arriving now. The delay was never denial. It was proof. Proof that your endurance was necessary, that your soul could carry the blessing that now approaches. Pain has a purpose. Suffering has a reason. And heaven ensures that every trial you survived, every storm you walked through, contributes to the magnitude of your triumph. Beloved, see it clearly. Without the waiting, without the testing, without the nights when you felt abandoned, you would not be ready for the full measure of what is coming. The blessing is vast, generational, unstoppable, and only those prepared by patience and strengthened by the fire of trials can receive it fully. Every delay, every unanswered prayer, every moment of uncertainty was like a seed planted deep in your spirit, waiting for the perfect season, waiting for the exact alignment of heaven, waiting for the moment when the roots were strong enough, when the foundation was deep enough to support the harvest that is now arriving. Beloved, do not see the past as lost. Do not feel the nights of pain were meaningless, because each one, each tear, each moment of endurance is a proof of the necessity of this timing. Without the waiting, without the preparation, the blessing could not have unfolded in such perfect measure, in such unstoppable power. Now, as you receive this, feel the weight lift, the chain of suffering dissolve, the energy of heaven fill every part of your being, and know that what seemed like a long and difficult path was precisely the path designed to bring you to this exact hour, to this exact alignment, to this exact manifestation of destiny. Beloved, the proof is undeniable. The delay was essential, the pain was necessary, and now the blessing pours forth, unstoppable, undeniable, eternal. Step into it fully, receive it without hesitation, embrace the truth of what has been prepared, and let your soul recognize that every trial, every weight, every doubt has led to this extraordinary moment of transformation. Beloved, this blessing is proof that heaven sees you, proof that every tear, every moment of endurance, every whispered prayer has been noticed, counted, and valued. It is heaven's way of saying, I see you, my child, and this moment was always meant for you. Look back for a moment. See your life as a doorway. Every experience, every heartbreak, every silent struggle has been leading to this exact hour, this sacred alignment, this divine revelation. Your entire journey has been a tapestry, each thread meticulously woven, every pattern deliberate, every pause intentional, all waiting for this unveiling. Do you feel the weight of the life you have carried, the invisible preparation that has fortified your spirit? Each moment of doubt, every night of uncertainty, every step that seemed in vain, was actually the building of a foundation so strong that nothing in heaven or earth could shake it. The waiting, beloved, the silence, the unseen orchestration has been constructing the perfect vessel for this blessing. Even now, the atmosphere around you hums, walls vibrating with the invisible song of heaven. Energy flows through every fiber of your being, reinforcing, fortifying, preparing you, because what is coming is not small, it is not ordinary, It is sacred. It is wildfire. Angels are stationed around you, not in a distant sky, but close enough to feel your breath, to rejoice at your readiness, to witness the breaking of the seal that has held this blessing in divine suspense. Their rejoicing is silent, yet powerful. Every movement, every flutter of wings, amplifies the energy of activation surrounding you. Beloved, the tapestry of your life has reached its completion. The design finished, the waiting over, the threads aligned, and now the doorway opens. This is your life doorway, the space where everything you have been prepared for begins to manifest, where what was once distant now arrives directly to you. Do you feel the subtle vibration, like thunder in the distance, growing closer, echoing in your chest? This is the sound of heaven moving, not slowly, not cautiously, but with authority, speed, and power, thundering toward you, ensuring that no force can impede what has been ordained. The proof is undeniable. The signs cannot be ignored. The golden fire of your destiny is blazing. Each step forward is confirmation. Each breath is aligned with divine orchestration. Each heartbeat resonates with the certainty of arrival. Beloved, your life has prepared you for this. Your endurance has positioned you for this. And your soul, your magnificent, resilient soul, is now fully ready to receive what has been awaiting you since the beginning of your time. Step forward, beloved. Step fully into the doorway. Witness the proof. Embrace the recognition. And know, heaven itself is declaring, you are seen, you are ready, and your blessing has arrived. Beloved, feel the invisible hands of heaven at work around you, the paths you were meant to take, now fully protected. Every door that should have remained closed has been sealed. Every thief of blessing removed, every distraction dissolved before it could hinder you. Heaven itself has orchestrated the timing, ensuring that only the right opportunities, the right encounters, the right energies reach you. Do you feel the subtle hum in the air? The walls, the rooms, the spaces you occupy are vibrating, pulsing with invisible songs, songs written in light and sound, resonating with your soul, signaling the arrival of what was long awaited. This vibration is not gentle. It is the energy of alignment, the proof of divine orchestration, the atmosphere itself acknowledging your readiness. Angels rejoice, not with noise, not with fanfare, but with the power of presence, their wings stretched wide, every motion amplifying the unseen current of activation surrounding you. The seal of your blessing, once held in suspension, has begun to break, and the miracle is now moving directly toward your life, unstoppable, undeniable. Beloved, the foundations that were built in silence, every moment of waiting, every tear unspoken, have created a fortification so strong that no unseen force, no shadow of doubt can penetrate. The delay, the testing, the hidden preparation, all of it was intentional, all of it designed to make this arrival perfect, to ensure that the blessing lands fully, completely, powerfully. Notice the energy moving through your chest, a surge of recognition, a pulse that quickens, signaling that the universe itself is acknowledging your moment. Heaven does not move in hesitation. It does not crawl. It thunders. And you are standing at the epicenter of that divine force. Every vibration, every hum, every ripple is a confirmation. The atmosphere itself is proof. The unseen realm aligns with your destiny. Beloved, imagine the treasures of heaven, the vaults lined with blessings, each engraved with your name, each waiting for the exact alignment of time and readiness. And now that alignment has arrived. The paths are clear, the doors are open, and every invisible barrier, every potential derailment has been neutralized. This is sacred work. This is divine engineering. This is heaven in action, protecting, guiding, fortifying, and preparing for the manifestation that cannot be stopped. Angels rejoice, walls hum, treasures await, and the energy of preparation surges into you, igniting, activating, fortifying. Beloved, feel it, absorb it, step into the vibration, the song of the universe itself, the pulse of heaven, the undeniable energy of proof, because what has been protected, what has been prepared, will now move into your life, fully, powerfully, and completely. The path is yours, the blessing is yours, the universe itself celebrates your readiness, and heaven ensures no interference, no theft, no delay can prevent the unfolding of what was promised. Beloved, now witness what has long been silent, what seemed dead, what was buried under layers of doubt, begins to breathe, begins to awaken, begins to move. Like Lazarus, rising from the tomb, opportunities, doors, relationships, and dreams that appeared lifeless are now coming alive before your very eyes. Phone calls arrive, unexpected messages appear, doors open without warning, and the universe conspires in your favor, because heaven has thunderingly declared, it is time. What was dormant is now active. What was hidden is now revealed. What was delayed is now unstoppable. Feel the energy, like a current running through every fiber of your being, the pulse of heaven itself, signaling the unstoppable movement of blessing, not slowly, not subtly, but with the force of certainty, the speed of divine purpose. The blessing is no longer waiting. It has hunted you down. It has sought you with relentless precision because your readiness called it forth. Beloved, every step forward resonates with recognition. Every breath aligns with manifestation. Every heartbeat echoes the rhythm of arrival. The thunder of heaven moves swiftly, shaking off the limitations of yesterday, dispersing the doubts of the past, ensuring that what is yours cannot be stopped, cannot be delayed, cannot be denied. Consider the magnitude. Doors you thought would remain closed forever swing open effortlessly. Conversations that seemed impossible flow naturally. Opportunities that appeared lost return with exponential abundance. This is sudden, miraculous, undeniable, the signature of heaven itself. Beloved, understand that this is not coincidence, not luck, not chance. It is divine orchestration, a proof of alignment, a confirmation of your endurance, a reward for the faithfulness of your soul. What was lifeless now breathes. What was silent now speaks. What was delayed now arrives, all in perfect timing, all in unstoppable power. Feel the vibration around you, the pulse in the atmosphere, the subtle hum that grows stronger with every second, signaling activation, proof of transformation, evidence that heaven moves not in hesitation, but in thunderous certainty. Angels surround you, their wings extend, their presence amplifies the activation, the resurrection of all that was dormant in your life. Beloved, the manifestation is sudden, the alignment is precise. The blessing cannot be missed, cannot be ignored, cannot be taken by delay or distraction. Heaven itself moves to ensure your destiny is fulfilled, every obstacle removed, every block dissolved, every opportunity restored and multiplied. Step into it, feel it, witness it, because what was dead is now alive, what was delayed is now fulfilled, and your life is stepping fully into the manifestation of the promise, the exact blessing that was prepared for you since the beginning of time. Beloved, now you stand on the bridge between sorrow and promise, the space where what was hidden meets what is revealed, the threshold where preparation gives way to manifestation. Every tear you shed, every night of uncertainty, every moment of feeling unseen, has led you to this sacred crossing. Do you feel the tremble in your chest, the subtle vibration signaling that you are walking into the most sacred space of your life? This is no ordinary threshold. It is the entryway into the destiny that was written before your first breath, every step fortified by heaven itself. The bridge beneath you is strong, each plank laid with purpose, each connection sealed with divine certainty, ensuring that nothing can cause you to falter. Beloved, behind you lies the path of sorrow, a trail of challenges that tested, shaped, and strengthened your spirit. And ahead, the promise of fulfillment, recognition, and divine blessing awaits. You are walking this bridge, not in fear, not in hesitation, but in alignment, in full awareness of your readiness. Look around you. Feel the atmosphere charged with celestial energy, the pulse of heaven moving through every space, through every thought, through every fiber of your being. Angels accompany you, their presence unseen yet undeniable, guiding, fortifying, and celebrating your passage. Each step forward echoes in eternity. Each breath aligns with the sacred rhythm of manifestation. Each heartbeat synchronizes with the unfolding of destiny. The golden doors now come into view, glowing softly at first, then blazing with light, each one etched with your name, a sign that heaven has reserved this exact path for you. No one else can claim it, no delay can hinder it, no shadow can dim it. Step closer, feel the radiance, absorb the energy, for these doors are more than entryways. They are a testament, a proof, a living record of endurance, faith, and readiness. Beloved, as you cross this bridge, notice the shift in energy, the tangible change in your spirit, the subtle rearrangement of your surroundings, all orchestrated by divine will, ensuring your arrival at the sacred threshold. The foundation beneath you is fortified, every obstacle removed, every potential derailment neutralized, preparing you for the magnitude of what lies ahead. Feel the vaults of heaven opening slowly, treasures awaiting your hands, opportunities engraved with your destiny, blessings that have been kept in perfect timing, ready to flow into your life in unstoppable waves. This threshold is not a moment of hesitation, it is a moment of full acceptance, a moment where your soul steps fully into the alignment prepared since eternity. Beloved, breathe deeply, feel the energy, acknowledge the sacredness, and step forward with certainty, for the bridge you walk, the threshold you cross, is the proving ground, the manifestation point, the exact alignment where heaven and earth meet, and your life transforms completely. Beloved, now that you have witnessed the full unfolding, the proof, the blessings, the sacred doors opening, pause for a moment, breathe in the energy, feel it fill every corner of your being. If this message has touched your soul, if the transformation resonates, consider supporting this work, not for numbers, not for recognition, but because your super thanks is a seed, a sacred offering, helping this divine flow reach others who are waiting for their own heavenly alignment. Your support becomes part of the blessing itself, a circle of giving, a chain reaction of light, echoing across the generations. Beloved, if you have felt the vibration, if your heart recognizes the truth, allow yourself to step into this support, offer your super thanks, and in doing so, align yourself fully with the sacred energy that moves through this message. And as your spirit receives this, remember, the channel is a doorway, a bridge connecting souls, and by subscribing, you ensure that no sacred message, no divine whisper is ever missed. You become part of the unfolding, a witness, a participant, a co-creator in the manifestation of these blessings. Beloved, take a moment now, click to support with your super thanks, and let your subscription be a quiet affirmation, a recognition that these messages are sacred and meant to reach the hearts that are ready. Every super thanks, every subscription strengthens the flow of divine energy, ensuring that these blessings continue to ripple outward, touching lives far and wide. Know this, your presence, your support, your alignment is seen, appreciated, and held sacred. You are part of this journey, a soul who recognizes the unfolding, and heaven itself rejoices in your acknowledgement. Beloved, with your super thanks, your subscription, your faith, you are stepping fully into the river of blessing, allowing it to move freely, powerfully, and abundantly. And in this alignment, miracles find you. Doors open for you, and your life continues to shine in ways beyond imagination.